Ministry, leadership, and service.
Love, healing, and ministry.
Disciple making, intentional, political.
It'll be a turtle because I just remember the story of the tortoise and the hare. The tortoise is setting a pace. I think as a pastor, it's really important for you to set the pace of your church.
Honestly, I kind of think of like a tree frog. Number one, it's everywhere. Tree frogs have various responsibilities within the ecosystem. I think theology has a lot of different responsibilities and things that it does, but it does have a light that some people can see. Some people don't like frogs, and it can be negative.
I think that is a super important major because as theology major, you're helping other people on their walk with God, and you're able to walk alongside them and listen to where they're at.
Being theology allows you to be a positive light for your ministry, whether you believe that it's being done right or not. I think it's one of the only majors that kind of reaches everyone.
You don't go into theology to make money. You go into theology to bring a relationship with Jesus to the people around you. If it's not something that you feel called to do or that you want to do, there's no point in doing it. But if it's where you feel God has called you to be, the money doesn't matter as much as knowing that I'm where God wants me to be.
It's true. A lot of pastors don't make a ton of money, but when you're called to the ministry, that's the last thing that should be on your mind. Money is one of the biggest stumbling blocks in today's society.
I kind of knew what it was going to be, but I was scared to take the plunge. And when I did take the plunge, I was so happy that I did.
Academics-wise, it's not super strenuous for me. What I wasn't expecting is how similar it low-key is to business. The networking and the socializing, everything you do is being watched. When you try out for nursing, right, you have that nursing interview. Theology is like that nursing interview, but for 4 years. They pay attention to how many events you go to over the weekends. They pay attention to what you wear. They pay attention to how much you speak up in class. They pay attention to everything that you do. And then at the end of your 4 years, it gets brought up to all of the people who are coming to hire you. And they're like, this is what we saw her do. This is how much she talked in class. This is her opinions that we've seen. I appreciate it, I think, but it also is mildly terrifying.
I feel like once we get out in the field, it's going to be a lot more of sharing with people, speaking to people, and one-on-one conversations with people. And I see glimpses in my life right now of how it will look when I get out of college.
I expect it to be different than my education and schooling, but I'm also not going to be surprised if it is the same. Some people don't believe in women's ordination, and that's their belief. And so because of that, that creates tension, and I'm not expecting that to be gone when I graduate from here. 110%. I like to say I'm in Theo because I want someone to do it right. My whole intention is to be the person that no one was for me when I was growing up. You cannot be in Theo if you're not passionate, and I don't think you should be in Theo if you're not passionate. That's a personal preference. I'm sorry if it offends people, but it's just what I think.
Obviously, the things that we want to do are things that we're passionate about, things that we're driven to do. And I'm driven to tell people about the gospel, to tell people about how beautiful God is. And that's just what I'm passionate about. And I don't think I could be an effective minister if I didn't have that passion.
My name is Trinity Evans.
Ashley Halverson.
Patrick King.
I am a junior.
Junior.
Sophomore.
And I'm a theology major.